We are
Yes, we
live.
live.
We are live. We are live. Okay, I'm just going to do some quick introductions. Hello, everybody who actually watched the Hangout tonight. My name is David Ingham, and we've created this group, this mastermind group, Karatbars Mastermind group. You know, we here to learn skills. We're here to increase our business. We want to, get better. And I've got Jacob on the line. Hi, Jacob. Say
Hi
hello.
there. Hey, everybody. How you doing?
And I'll just give a quick story about myself. I'm a project manager, worked in London on many projects, and at the moment I'm building a home-based business, an online business, and this is what I want to do on a full-time. And I reckon when you get collective minds together, and you are become much more powerful. And that's why we do this, because there's three of us on the call, and we want to become better, we want to become powerful. So, Jacob, if you can just maybe share a bit about your story and why you, what do you think about the mastermind, and then after you, then Angelo, you can introduce yourself.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know why I'm smiling now, huh? Because I think about my island, which is what we was talking before, that you have to sort of have the dreams, and I'm becoming closer and closer to think about this, my island, and to buy island, to go and live there, especially now where winter is coming. It's getting colder here. I think I need more sun. But yeah, I still have a job, work for as the project manager of the building site for the developer in London. From Poland, living in London here, a big city. I love mountains. I love walking. We just came back last week from Turkey and Georgia, or Georgia, here in Europe, and it was lovely. I have some photos, some videos made there for people, and it's going to my list and everything. I think that where you sort of need to focus what you want to do in the future, and start doing it now, and it will become better and better as the law of attraction. That's why it's the mastermind group here, as the people think the same way, because we are bombarded from every side, everywhere you go to work, on the street, everywhere, even from the families. We're bombarded with the negativity, and from the TV, from the news. Every time I get the newspaper, there are like 4 pages about someone killed someone done something wrong, or economy is going down, and it's not good to be in that environment every time. And I think this mastermind is the best way, because we are think positively here, and we want to get you guys to do the same. And I think that's the best way of doing it. Right, David, that's at the moment me. Angelo?
Okay, hi guys, welcome. My name is Angelo Limon, and I'm 26 years old. I live in the Netherlands. I was born in Suriname, and then when I was 2 years old, my mother took us to Aruba. Then I lived there for like 18 years old, and then I finished my school there, and I came to Holland to further my studies. So recently, like 2 months ago, I graduated, chemical engineer, bachelor degree. I haven't got a job yet, but I about 6 months ago I was introduced to this business, and I was currently in school, so I was thinking like a couple of months ahead, and I think okay, I'm gonna finish school. What I'm gonna do, and this business came right at that time. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try to make this work, because if it works in about like 1 year, 2 years, I can like say I retire like at 27 or 28. Most people don't get to say that. And I, I I would like to buy an island like Jacob, but I come from an island, and I would just like to stay on my island with family, so it's okay. And but the mastermind is just that different people that like we never knew each other, and through this business, through Karatbars, we know each other. And the mastermind is just like I have a book right here, Think and Grow Rich, and I'm gonna read like what is a mastermind from the chapter Mastermind. The mastermind may be defined as coordination of knowledge and effort in a spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. So all of you here have a definite purpose, and that is to succeed in Karatbars. So we have like three minds coming together, and we are gonna make this possible because we are gonna support each other and help each other along the way. So what I want to say to you guys, if you're watching and just have an open mind, just take this as a learning experience, because you can apply what we are going to talk about to everything in your life. If you're in Karatbars or not, you can apply this in that business or any part of your life, because we're going to be talking about beliefs. So we all did an assignment where we wrote down the beliefs and the reasons for our beliefs. So I suggest that all of you take a pen and some paper and do the exercise with us. And we're gonna share out the reasons for our beliefs, and we're gonna write down the other people's reason for the belief, and repeat that belief, so that every day we know that we strengthen our belief that we can succeed in this business. So it's gonna work, people. It's gonna work. Let's go. Let's get it.
Well, Angelo, very good. Angelo, do you have your headset at all? Because you're getting some feedback on your laptop.
I'm gonna lower the volume, but I don't have a headset yet.
Okay, just lower the volume a bit, because you're just getting some feedback on the volume. That's all. You can carry on, Angelo, because this was your idea, so you can lead. You can lead, and you just tell us what you want us to do, and we'll do it.
Okay. So we all have the written down beliefs. So the point of this exercise is to strengthen your belief in what you're doing, because whatever business you are in, or you have a job, you have to be the best at what you're doing. Even if you're selling water to the Russians or something, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing, you have to have a belief in it, because the more you believe in it, other people are going to see that belief, and they're going to say, okay, I see that this guy is serious, I'm going to join him. Okay, so because when somebody comes with an objection or a argument for something, and you can't back it up because of your belief, there's a big chance that person is going to say no, or whatever, I'm not going to join you, or whatever. So the first belief we have is Karatbars is the best money-making opportunity. So you can apply this to whatever you are doing. So if you're in another business, you can say your business name is the best money-making opportunity, because mine is this. The dual team compensation plan we have is so lucrative, like, because you build like a left team and a right team, and you can cycle as many times as you want. That's my reason why this is the best money-making opportunity. Another reason I have is you get paid every Friday. That's awesome. Every Friday you get paid. My next reason is the business is privately owned, and it's no debt. So I feel a little bit secure that next Friday I will get my money, because Karatbars has money to pay me. And my next reason is you can earn free gold. You can start for free. You pay no monthly fee. My gold is not stored with Karatbars itself, but it is with Prosegur. So if anything happens, I am I feel a little bit confident that my gold is security with a security company. And I believe that the product is the best product. It's gold, and you can't find it anywhere. It is still at the beginning. We have a lot of time for growth, and if I'm in the business and it's growing, that means I'm going to grow with the business too. And you can do business worldwide because if I think it's more than 121 countries. So those are my reasons, and if you guys want to name your reasons, I can write them up too, so I can learn from yours. Who wants to go first? All right. David, I can't hear you.
David, you need to undo your microphone.
There we go. Now you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. Who wants to get pumped? Who wants to get excited? Okay, here we go. What I like about Karatbars is, as you said, 121 countries. Now, you know why that is so cool? Is because you can leverage different time zones. Okay. Now that is very powerful, because what that means is I've got a team in California. They 8 hours behind. So when I wake up in the morning and I go check my back office, people have cycled. So that's a good feeling. When I sleep, I make money. Isn't that a good feeling? That's awesome. So if you could start building your team and find international business partners, like in Australia and in different parts of the world, it's very powerful. So that's one thing that excites me.
Yeah.
Then there's another thing. Karatbars is also based in Europe, which is good for us because we're based in Europe. So it doesn't mean that we have to difficult to get hold of customer service or stuff like that, because we're based in Europe and they're in Germany. So what I want Karatbars to do is they're having a huge seminar on the 13th, next Friday. Pat's going, all the guys are going, and
where is it?
It's in Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a huge thing, and you also want to know also what's happening is they're launching some new products. So that will make you there, yes. And the order ship is Jacob mentioned he spoke to Tammy, and the order ship is getting fixed, because all of us in this mastermind group, we should all be on 4 grams. No, 5 grams, because they're going to add that on the order ship. We should be buying a 5-gram card every single month, and all our downline should be doing the same. You know why? Because how powerful is that? If you've got 100 people in your group and say half of them are on order ship, how many? Let's see who's good at maths. How many cycles is that? If you got 100 people and 50 people are buying a 5-gram card, that's 3 units. So 50 times 3 is 150. 150 units in your leg. That's just for 50 people. Yeah. Imagine if you've got a huge network. Use the maths. That's very positive. That's very positive. So I reckon all of our team and all of our members that are serious about Karatbars need to buy the 5 grams every single month. What do you guys think? Do you agree?
Yeah, I do agree, and not even because they have to or something like that. It's just that's the point of the business. We are accumulating gold, which means if you want to, because the business is to change your paper money for the gold money, and only you will do that when you start buying gold for yourself. And if you don't believe in a company, you don't buy, but that means you don't believe it. When you start believing in the company, which means you believe in the gold, and that's what we do. We do believe in the gold, that the gold is the future, and gold was in the past, and now, and in the future will be the same. People like gold and want gold, and rich people have gold, and the same what we do. We just sort of exchange our paper money for the gold money, which is the best, and that is the purpose of this business. And if you want to just make money for signing people in, and you yourself don't buy the gold, you are in the wrong business. Seriously, you're wrong business because you don't understand what is this business about. It's not only on making money from signing people in. It's about the getting gold for yourself. You know, build your asset. You know, tangible asset was the gold. That's what is this all business about. Change your paper money for your gold money. And you do that only buying. And the best way is buying on auto ship on a monthly basis because you don't have to think about that. And when you have a downline, when you have a team and team works and you earn money, this goes from your back office and is free gold. And wow, who doesn't like free gold? Yeah, if there's someone who doesn't like free gold, yeah, you should, you know, start taking something.
Exactly. Well, thanks, Jacob. I mean, you know what? Even if they can't afford to do the 5 grams, if they at least do 1 gram.
Yeah.
1 gram. So
you have to, you know, with the gold, you have to start somewhere. And you know, when you start a business, you don't have for 5 grams. Just buy 1 gram, but start buying gold, because that will accumulate and in time you will start getting money, and you will start buying more gold. As simple as that.
Yeah. No, exactly. And then I also wanted to tap on. I know that Tammy Morrison runs webinars every day. Now, what do you guys want to do? Because we're the mastermind here. You know, do you want to do a dedicated webinar every single week, and we can rotate it between us 3, like who's going to do the presentation?
Yeah, I agree with that, because I think we should focus on money-making activities, and showing people the business is one of the only ways you make money, because you want people to join, and you can't get people to join if you don't show them the business. So
okay, so what we need to do then is agree on a day, an evening. What evening do you want to do presentations?
David, I just at the moment just think we are off topic now, because we should talk about why the Karatbars is the best money-making opportunity. And let's talk about this later on or off air.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because you know, if we start doing, we could talk like through whole night about the Karatbars and all the stuff. Let's do that, because
it was just that I had it on my list as a positive that we've got webinars, and I think we need to set something up as a positive to build our team. So that was another one on my list.
All right.
Because we could also tap into the webinars that Tammy does as well.
Well, I think tapping to someone else's webinars is productive, because you learn every time. You learn something new, something what people say, and especially Tammy, she is in the business for quite a long time. Then it's good to tap to that and learn from best.
Yeah, it's just the time zone. That's the problem. The time zones are.
But does she record it?
There are some of them are recorded, but the time zones. I think it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 o'clock.
But don't forget, for us, yes, but we should know as well when Tammy got it, because we have people in States. We can direct them to that webinar, because when we have the webinar, it's like 2 o'clock in the States. Depends where, but sort of roughly 2 o'clock afternoon. Not everyone will be on our webinar. Let's do.
Yeah. As I say, we can talk about that. Yeah. Another thing that I like about Karatbars is that you get paid 5 times every month, because you also got your uni level commissions, which I think is awesome, and also the prepaid card. It's the MasterCard. It's just fantastic. You know, I mean, when you get that card and you get cycles, and you can just go to your bank and just draw the cash out. You've seen my video.
Yeah.
Okay, and also I think we are starting to create a good support team now between us, and I reckon that's exciting for me, this mastermind group. So, Jacob, your turn.
Well, you guys really said everything, and I would just sort of have 2 points which are really, really good for me. Is that we sell gold, and that's the best. If someone say me that I don't know, potions and lotions are better, then yeah, well, I prefer end up with whole garage of Karatbars gold than with any other liquid. And then Karatbars pays weekly and monthly, which, as you David said, is 5 times a month, which those two are most important for me. Why this opportunity is good for me. Yeah, done. Next.
And Angelo.
Yes, that's it all. Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
We need to. I've been watching your videos about the law of attraction, and I'm loving them. You're actually becoming very good. Do you want to share some more about tonight and about why you wanted to get together and actually create this group?
Because I read a lot. And I watch a lot of videos. Let me tell you guys. I don't go to school right now. I just finished school, and I have a lot of time on my hands. So what I do is just wake up and I just start my day like with the personal motivation, like just read a book, and then I go do what I have to do, and then I go to the gym, and then I come back and go to the personal motivation again. I think I spend like 5 hours or 6 hours a day writing, reading books or watching videos or listening to audios, and I get so much information that I want to apply it, because when you have so much information, you have it in your head, like you know it in your head, but you have to like apply it. And when you apply it, you get like the experience, and you know what and how you need to do it. You keep perfecting it. And one thing I learned was when you talk to people that have and do what you want and have been where you are now, you can learn from them. You can ask them questions and learn how they did it, because they already went where you are trying to go, so they can point you in the right direction. They don't have to do it for you, but you don't have to do it all alone. You can just ask and they will help you. So, and when you form a group with 2 or more people, you actually form another mind, a bigger mind, a more powerful one, and you attract more powerful things. You learn different things, because with this exercise, you write down other reasons for that people believe in something, and you can learn from other people right there. You just write it down and keep reading it, and it will go into your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind directs everything. That's the captain. And the subconscious mind is in your skull, and you're actually the captain. So why not learn how to control the boat? And that's the reason I wanna do this, because eventually we all will have the same happiness, the same amount of money, the same amount of relationships, because we are sharing it with each other. So it's very powerful. That's the only reason, and I want people to pay attention to it. And I think it's Gandhi that said, if you want to see a change, if you start by yourself or something, and if we start by the 3 of us, maybe next week, next month, or it doesn't matter, but somebody else will be joining us next time, and it will get bigger, and a change will happen. Sometimes it has to happen. So that's it.
Yes, yeah. Well, Angelo, as you said, is the thing has to happen, because this is the law. Law of attraction works if you believe it or not. And one thing which is good about having the videos and books and audios and all that you need to listen to them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Just don't read once and leave it. Okay, I know it. no, you don't know. You as you said, you need to put that in your subconscious mind, and then you will know it. You know, when some people say, "Oh yeah, I read the book like 10 years ago," well, read again.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? It's not because the book changed. It's because you change. You have a different experience. You are the different person, and even day after day, if you listen to the same audio every day for 2 months, will go to your subconscious mind, and you will just do good stuff like that, like tying your shoelace. You don't think about this. You will just, oh yeah, I did it. I didn't know why and how, but I did it. And that's where law of attraction works. And having this mastermind, a bigger group of people that have the same vision, is just making the vibration more stronger and more positive. And this is beautiful. This is really what we need. And yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, good. I mean, it's quite amazing how this all started, because I somehow, oh yes, it started from Tammy and the conference call that was done by the American side, and then I got hold of Coral Thomas's audios, and then Coral Thomas told me to go listen to Kevin Trudeau, and then Jacob somehow got hold of the audios, and then all of a sudden I was listening to them, then Jacob was listening to them, and then Angela was listening to them, and I didn't tell any of you to listen to it, because then Angela told me, David, are you listening to Kevin?
Which is your comment?
And I go, yeah, I'm listening to it. Are you listening to it? He says, yeah. Do you want the? I've got the audios. Do you want? So it looks like we are vibrating already at the right frequency, because we were all attracted to that material for some reason. So I started also reading, because one of his recommended books, Kevin Trudeau, was Esther Hicks, Esther and
James,
and what is Esther and I can't remember his name, but it's fine. The law of attraction, and it was the law of attraction, and
David, I think it's Esther and Jerry Hicks. I think
that
Jerry.
Esther and Jerry Hicks. Now I've just almost finished the book Law of Attraction, Abundance and Money, and the repetition in that book. I spoke to Jacob about it yesterday. And this is what this is the repetition. Is you need to tell a different story, okay, about how you want things to be, okay, and that gets repeated all the time. Don't tell people the way it is. Tell people the way you want it to be. And that's your story. So if you go into the shop and you bump into somebody and they go, "How are you doing, David?" Then you don't tell them, "Oh, you know, the way it is," if it is really bad. You always want to tell it how you want it to be. And obviously you don't want to exaggerate. You just want to say, "Yeah, I'm working on a plan, things are getting better, you know, and I'm improving, and every day I'm achieving a few goals," because you don't want to just completely say completely rubbish. You know, you want to vibrate and change your vibration step by step, and until you get to a point where you start attracting these positive things into your life, because you're starting to tell a different story. And when you're starting to tell a different story, then you've vibrating differently, and therefore you're attracting that.
Yeah.
So,
and also, but I just need to add something to that, because it's not only about the talking about the story, it's about believing what you say. Because you have to believe. Because if you just talk and don't believe, this will never come, because your vibration will be just off the topic, it will be completely different way, and will never come to you. And yeah, that's why you guys need to read the books. Not on what we do here is just we give you points where you should go and get that knowledge, and that's only what we do here. And you know, go and read these books. And I don't know if you will agree which books they should read, but I think As a Man Thinketh, James Allen, that's the first one, and also Esther and Jeremy Hicks. They have quite lots of books. I was looking on that. It's vast amount of library from them, and audios as well. You can find them on YouTube, and also because they call Abraham Hicks, find them as the Abraham Hicks, and listen to the stuff, guys, because they present that in the very nice, good way that you can apply every single day. Yeah, apply and believe it. All right, David, finished.
and another thing, today I was doing some rugby coaching at my club. There was a big tournament, and what Esther and Jerry Hicks say as well is picture how you want it to be. You know, so today before I went to the rugby club, I pictured having a great time. I pictured the young people that I was going to work with were going to be good and happy. So I really set the vibration before I even got there to how I wanted it to become and how I wanted it to be. And I had a great day. So and also tonight, you know, I was quite relaxed because I went to go watch the fireworks. I mean, it's Guy Fawkes night for November. And there was loads of traffic up there, and I knew I had the Google Hangout for 9 o'clock, and when I got to my car it was 8:30, and there was loads of traffic. But when I come out, I went into the Scout Hall, and I said I'm just going to have a cup of coffee. I'm just going to relax. I went into the Scout Hall, had a cup of coffee, came out, and there was no traffic.
Very good.
I manifested it.
Yeah, very good.
And if I had a different most probably of panic and most probably when I came out of the Scout Hall, there would have been loads of
more traffic, yeah.
Because as Jacob says, the law of attraction.
So wait, David. Angelo, can you just mute your microphone? Probably that would be better way. Because okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely perfect.
Okay. Angelo or Jacob, anybody who wants to?
Well, I want to sort of add about the manifestation, because that's what law of attraction. That's what we learn, and we went to Turkey and Georgia, as I said before. And before we went, my partner Monica, she was like checking the weather. I was like, oh, it's raining, it's raining, it's raining, it's raining, it's 15 degrees, it's raining. So listen, whatever weather will be good, okay? And I think we will have perfect weather. We went there, and the first day was 25 degrees and sun. We was like, we don't have a t-shirts. We didn't brought the t-shirts with us because we just brought the big clothes because we want to go to mountains and all that. There is the snow in the mountains at the moment. And it's like, okay. And the rest of the time, there was good weather, around 19 degrees, bit of the sun, no rain. When we went to Georgia, we had the rain one day. But when we've been in the car, it was raining. We stopped, we went out to see the canyon, rain stopped. Seriously, then we went back home. We stayed at home for an hour before we get ready for the dinner. Start raining. Before we went for the dinner, rain stopped. We went to the restaurant, we sat down, start raining. We came out, was still raining, but sort of drizzling. We went home, and then start raining again. I was like, this is perfect. Okay, I will even if I didn't thought about this to be, but I just said I want the good weather for us, and I was feeling that the weather will be good, and I forgot about it. I wasn't thinking, oh, what's happened if the weather will be not good. I said the weather will be perfect, and doesn't matter if it will be raining or not, we will have a good time. And we had the perfect time. And you know, that's where you attract. You don't think about what you don't want. You just think about what you want. And don't come back to this oh, maybe not, maybe I should ask for. No, just feel good. That's the best way. If you don't know what you exactly want, just ask for feeling good. And that's the best way. Because when you feel good, everything is going perfect around you. And that, I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that is the key. That's also what a lot of the repetition in the Esther and Jerry Hicks books is that topic. Feel good about something, and that will shift your vibration straight away. So, and that's repetition all the time, you know, to try and make you aware of that. So if you're feeling bad, to shift it, they call it pivoting. In I don't know if they ever mentioned that in your book, Jacob. They call it pivoting, where you pivot yourself. You catch yourself.
Yes, they did pivoting, yeah.
Yeah.
And also they did other stuff. And as I said before, if you read the book, you need to repeat the book, and also you need to start living the book. You need to do what they ask you to do, or what they maybe not ask you to do, but what they say you should do if you want this to work. And one of the things is, which Angelo started with us, which is putting why the Karatbars is for us the good business, or any business for you, but you just put those and read those every day and add new stuff when they come to you. Don't think too much about this. Just what do you feel, because you have to feel it. If you start thinking about, oh yeah, okay, I will put that the Karat, you know, my business is good because there is the perfect business plan, but you don't really believe in this, there is no point of it. You know, something you have to believe. It's like they have a great product, because the product help you, or like me, I like gold, and I think that's why this business is good, because of the gold, and I feel good about this. And when you do that, you put a positive vibration, and then you will attract positive stuff. And also, I lack of not imagination. I lack of what I want in my life, sort of. And they have a great game for you to start doing it. Is every day you pay yourself $1,000 or £1,000 or €1,000. It depends which country you are, and then you spend it. Just pay yourself on the paper. I have this. I booked that. I bought that today, and I put there 1,000 already in my deposit bank, and I spend it all whatever I wanted to buy. And tomorrow I will add 2,000 and spend it. And third day will be 3,000 and 4,000, and all that money you should spend whole day. Write down what you buy jacket, I don't know, Lamborghini later on, house, whatever, but put that, because this will expand your imagination in terms of what you want. You know, because living in the life like this now, when you have a job, when your life is sort of goodish, you forget about what you want, what you really want, where you want to go, because oh no, I'm fine, I'm okay, I don't need anything else, and you sort of live in that, and that's not good. You need to expand, and one way of this is that game is really good. It's in the book, and as I said, what you read, put into the motion, because there is no point you of reading it and say, yeah, I know it, but don't apply it. If you know and you don't apply, you don't know. It's as simple as that. And that's from your wish is your command. I love that. But this is it. And whatever I say here is not mine. It's from where I read or heard from audio. And I think you should do the same. You should just go and read this perfect stuff which is there for you, because it will bring very good life for you.
Jacob, the 1,000, is it you spend the 1,000 as many times as you want per day? Can you do that?
No, it's just once. Just you put 1,000 and tomorrow you will put 2,000 and spend those 2,000.
Okay, and then you, because and then it's 3,000.
Yeah, and you spend the 3,000, and you go that, when you go to say like 100 days, you will have 300,000.
Yeah, I mean,
100,000 a day to spend.
I mean, there was a similar exercise that Jerry Hicks and Esther said as well in the other book. They said what you do is put £100 or 100 euros in your wallet, right?
Yeah.
Because that makes you feel good. Okay. Because
I put 200 pounds.
Yeah, because it makes you feel good. Because it makes you feel prosperous. And then what they said is, imaginally spend the money, and you can spend it multiple times. So you can spend £100 like as many times as you want in a day. And that really shifts your vibration. That really shifts your vibration. So either exercise will work. I think we should try that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same.
And what you said about to put into your wallet is when you go on the street and you see something you like it, you sort of look at it and it's like, oh, I like that. How much? Oh, 50 pounds. Yeah, well, I can have it because I have the money, but I don't need to buy now, but I can have it. And that's how you sort of develop positive emotion, is this.
And you can buy it multiple times. So even if something costs £10,000, you could just multiple times of that £100, you can just multiply it as many times as you want and just buy it mentally.
Yeah.
So it's quite powerful. Yeah, that's good. Angelo, your turn if you want to add something.
Can you guys hear me? All right. I wanted to go to the second belief. That Karatbars is not for everyone. Mine is because not everyone realizes the potential in Karatbars. Only few people have ambition, vision, or a dream. Some people are skeptic because when I talk to people, they say, "Okay, is this a scam?" Or they say, "Is this ASEAN? It's another company," and they think it's a scam. Some people are afraid to talk to people, so they say, okay, I want to know what is Karatbars, and then when they hear you have to find two people, they say, okay, no, I'm afraid, I don't know how to talk, and they just begin to get ideas of why you can't do it. And that's the law of attraction. If you think you can't, buddy, you can't. That's it. And I don't want to be rude, but when they say they can't do it, they already like hold up a sign and say, I can't do it. They like advertise what they think about. They like say I can't do it. So they do it unconsciously, but you have to realize that you're doing it. And the next reason is some people think it's too much work. And you don't have to actually spend a lot of time because if you're spending like 4 or 6 hours on Karatbars, I think you're doing too much, because you actually have to do a couple of things long enough and good. You have to just do it good. There's a couple of things you have to do, and just like sending an email to your list, buy traffic, make a video. You just have to do something that is gonna grow your business. To do a webinar, do a presentation, and you don't have to spend a lot of hours on that. Maybe two hours a day, not a lot. Some people don't understand residual income. So why would they want residual income if they have a steady income already at the job? So they don't understand that some people are not entrepreneurs. So basically, they don't have a vision, a dream, or they don't want to do something for themselves. Some people don't want. Some people don't have what it takes to succeed, and what it takes is all you've got. And if you don't want to put that, I don't think you're going to succeed. And some people don't understand the concept of Karatbars. So if you don't understand it, I don't think you will join. You will join. Those are my reasons. What do you guys think?
Well, 100%. You know, at the end of the day, you attract what you vibrate. So there you go. For my Karatbars business, you know, when I was cycling often and a lot, I had a good vibration. Okay, and then when things started to change, when I tried to maybe change a strategy, change something, then things started to change. So at the end of the day, you're 100% correct. You know, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So I think by doing these masterminds, I think it's going to give us all more confidence, and I believe that we will start attracting the people into our business that we want. Okay, because at the end of the day, we don't want to attract people into our business that are going to whine, moan, and complain. So we want to attract people into our business who are entrepreneurs, who want to use the law of attraction, who want to get better, and yeah, and be, you know, be attractive, because that's what you want to do, is be attractive to others, so people can say, I want to work with Angelo, I want to work with Jacob, because they feel that connection. And I really believe that doing what we're doing tonight is going to elevate us, and we're going to start attracting some real big leaders into our Karatbars business. And I think maybe what we should also do is think of maybe, you know, really successful people, to try and find out what are their value system, what are they good at, what do they think about on a daily basis. You know, maybe we should get Tammy back on this mastermind and ask Tammy that specific question. Tammy, what do you think about most of the time? You know, what thoughts do you have? Because obviously she must be thinking about good things, because she's got a huge Karatbars business. And I think that's what we need to do, is we need to try and find out what are these successful people thinking on a daily basis. So that, and I think Kevin Trudeau also taps on that. He says, find out what smart people are doing that are very successful, and what do they think about. Find out what are they thinking about on a daily basis, and then you can start trying to shift your thoughts on that side. Because the more we hang around with people that are successful, that know what they're doing, know where they're going in these masterminds, the better we will become. So I reckon we need to get somebody on the next one that we're looking for, a real smart person. Bill Gates, get him on, or Richard Branson. Come on, Angelo, pull some strings, man. Get him on here next Wednesday.
We're gonna get Harold Size. So Jacob, what reasons do you have for this belief that the Karatbars is not for everyone?
Well, Karatbars is not for everyone, because this is not because this is a business. Okay, some people take this as something like, oh yeah, okay, I will say it if I can, and no, you have to apply. Then it's not for everyone. It's not for lazy people. Simple as that. If you are lazy, you don't want to do it, just don't bother with it. That's it. That's my. I don't want lazy people. You see, law of attraction. Cancel. I shouldn't say I don't. I want people that work. Okay, they don't have to work hard, but they work and they consistent and they apply law of attraction to their life. That's what I want. That type of people I want. And as before David was talking about, and you, Angelo, as well, about law of attraction. When you say, you know, I don't want to, I don't want to do it. I think I will never be good at it, or stuff like this. Well, that's the belief, and if you don't believe in yourself, start there. Start believing in yourself. Start loving yourself. Go to the mirror and say, I love you. Many people will not do it. Many people will not do that, especially men. They will probably never do it. Just go to the mirror and say, I love you, man. You're cool. And that's where you shift your vibration, and you starting believing in yourself. And that's where what I would say, the Karatbars is not for everyone, because I want the people that are driven, they are consistent, and they work. That's it.
Well, guys, we've been on this hangout for almost 1 hour.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
I think we should.
What is it? 1 hour, and we have 2 topics from 9 points.
Yeah. It's very good. It's very good. It's very good. So, any golden nuggets? Anything else that you really think that you should just spit out? Go for it.
Okay, I can start. Guys, get the book. Ask and it is given. Esther and Jeremy Hicks. Get that book and just read it. Because what I said today and what we are doing here is in that book. In this book, most of the stuff is in this book. There are other books, but I think this is one of the best books so far I've read. Okay, I didn't read all the books, but so far is the best book you can read. All right, that's me.
Okay, am I on? Yeah, I'm on. Okay, another book by Jerry and Esther Hicks is Money and the Law of Attraction. That's another one, which you guys can get. And also As a Man Thinketh, James Allen. As a Man Thinketh, James Allen. We won't say them all because then we're gonna steal all Angelo's books.
I want to say that what books do I read? I read Think and Grow Rich. I read actually I read one book and I keep repeating it. I have a lot of books in my PDF on my phone. See You at the Top, Zig Ziglar, The Magic of Believing, The Magic of Thinking Big. As you speak, I have a lot. I read a lot of books, but I love Think and Grow Rich because I like Napoleon Hill, and I find it's great. So I read a lot of his stuff. And today I stumbled upon something new. It's called You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor. I don't know if you guys know about it. When I saw this video today, I think I shifted into another consciousness, because when I saw what he was explaining, I think immediately I started thinking differently, because I have a kind of a little experience, because I've been reading the books for consistently a while, and when you start reading books, like, you read, but after you're done reading, you still go to your normal ways of thinking, because you do it unconsciously, because you can't expect to read a book in 1 hour and erase everything you did in 25 years in your whole lifetime. So you have to spend a little bit of time and really build a momentum. And I recently realized that I started to think like the books, really think. Like, some people think they're thinking. I heard something today, 2% of the people are really thinkers, and 3% think they think, and 95% rather die than think. But it's funny, but it's so true, because I realized that I started to think differently. Like I'm at a different level at my consciousness. I don't let things bother me that easily. I think more about prosperity and not about lack, about I don't have. I just spend or give and know that some way, somehow I'm gonna get it back and more. So it doesn't matter. And it's really affecting me. I realize now after like 3-4 months that it's really starting to have an effect on me personally. I can really think about it, and that's what it's all about, because it's not about just reading a book and think you're gonna change it like pop, like that. It's not gonna happen. You have to really start thinking, because 2% of the people really think and 3% think they are thinking. This is a really big difference. If somebody thinks they are thinking, after I heard that somebody thinks they are thinking, I started to say, am I really thinking, or am I thinking I'm thinking? So you have to really you have to really ask yourself, be serious with yourself, because you're the only person that is going to change something in your life. And if you think, if you are one of the persons that rather die than think, and if you say you're thinking, you're just joking, and nothing's going to change really. And we're all going to see it, because in the next 15 years you're going to be the same person, so nothing's really changed. So I want to tell you guys have to take responsibility. You have to realize that everything in your life now, you created it. You created it, and then you don't have to believe in the law of attraction, because some things don't require belief. I live in a two-story building, and if I go outside, if I don't believe it or not, I will fall. There's a law of gravity. I will fall if I believe it or not. And there are more laws, and if you don't believe it or not, they are still working in your life. You have to just become aware of them and use them. And when you use them, you will get the results. You have to. So that's what I wanted to say.
All I can say is, Angelo, wow, that was awesome. You know, I respect you guys. I respect you, Angelo. You know, peace. And Jacob, you know, this is the start of something big. I can feel it. Vibrating. I can feel it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So, guys, anybody who's watching this hangout, you know, we care about you, and please join in with the conversation below. Leave some comments. We're here to help you. And I'm going to call it a wrap. So thank you, and we'll speak to you soon. And good night.
Thank you.